going to make it up. So right here, I'm going to say const random object equals, let's say, fruit. Right, and then if I were to put this in an array, const fruits equals array random object. Swap places. Okay, so now if I were to try to do fruits, oops, actually, it was, yeah, fruits at index 0, that'll get me random object, and I did dot fruit, that'll get me banana, right? But if I were to say at index 1, which does not exist, and then try to save this, the app crashes.
Oh.
And for a very good reason, because if it doesn't crash, then it's going to render some nonsense. So this is basically, it's giving me a hint, like, hey, this line, it looks weird, go fix it. So at line 114, we come here, we realize I'm trying to do dot fruit on a fruits array. Let me look for that. I come up here, and I look for this fruits array, and I realize, oh, there's only one object. At index 0, which would be here, does not exist. Okay, so that is going to happen very frequently. It's just part of the job. And also, if I were to try something that, let's say, at the correct index, but I said, instead of dot fruit, I said dot car. That doesn't exist. That also will crash the app because dot car is not a key in this object. So you just got to be careful, and like, even if you get an error, just don't panic. Just follow whatever trail it gives you and backtrack and try to find where the mistake is. Okay? Did that make sense?
Yeah.
So console.log, it doesn't do anything for your code. It's just for you. It's like if you don't, if you're not sure what the value of something is, you would console.log it just to double check. So like, for example, if I'm not sure what this is going to return, like if, let's say, this wasn't immediately visible, right? I was just down here and it was like, oh, I have no idea what hero is. I have no idea what this rob function is doing, and I could go look at it, but it'll take time. Let me instead just console.log so I see the return value. Well, that's not what I wanted. So I wanted this. So then that would just save me time, because then now I could just go to my Chrome browser and I could see what is rob fave chars. And it's like, oh, hey, there it is. So like, you don't need to go and like inspect things manually. You could, okay. It's just faster.
Got it.
Okay, so this debugger tool is very helpful. It will pause your code where you typed debugger. And like we're looping through this thing 3 times, right? But it's going to stop on the first iteration and let you know exactly what values you have. So come here, and we could see if, oh, it's already telling you. So char equals Spider-Man, that's the first time. And then I could see like, oh, the condition is if there's more than 3 symbols, then it will become a part, like it'll be a part of whatever returns. So if I click play now, it'll go to the next item and it'll see W, and I'll look at the condition and be like, okay, so that's not going to be included. So right now, Spider-Man is there, W is not. I click play again. Wonder Woman is greater than 3, so Wonder Woman will be there. And then Hercules, and then now, like, I could go through step by step and like actually in real time figure out whether this is going to happen or if it's not going to happen. I made this hero that has a value of Batman, and I'm passing it to my helper function Rob that receives hero. And now what I could do with that is I could add it to my fave characters like this. So my fave characters is now Spider-Man, W, Wonder Woman, Hercules, and Batman.